being an attorney, we all know that there's like attorneys want to have winning records, right? So you personally, when you're taking on a case, or if you're taking on a client, do you take your caseload based upon if you think the person's innocent or not?
Actually, I don't. And a lot of people say, well, you can just take the winning cases, and that's not correct at all. I don't take on whether I think someone's innocent or not. I really look to see, I really want to, is this someone I can help, first off? And is this someone that I think is being wronged in a certain way? Are they being wronged by the military? Are they being wronged by a false accusation? Are they being grossly overcharged? And if that's the type of individual we're taking on their case, I'll take on that case all day long. A false accusation, a false allegation, someone who's being screwed over by the military or being, really harmed. That's the type of case I'll take on. I really don't look at it early on saying, is it a winner or a loser? Because I don't know that. When I talk to a client for the first time, maybe I do a 30-minute or a 45-minute consultation. I'm just getting one perspective on it. And their case may sound terrible. They may say, hey, my military lawyer told me to plead guilty. There's a confession. They've got me on video. It's a loser, and it may sound like that, but once you dig into it, you may realize, well, that confession was coerced, and really the video isn't what it purports to be, and the video may actually be helpful to us, and there's other eyewitnesses. And so you really don't know if it's a quote winner or a quote loser until you really dig into the case, and that's probably 20, 30, 40 hours worth of work before I can even get to the point of saying, okay, is this a winner or not? And going back to this innocence or not, I don't know if people are innocent or not really until I start getting into the case. We get lied to. I hate to say it. Say I'm innocent. I didn't do anything wrong. Maybe that's true. Maybe it's not. And I'm not going to be able to determine that until I get retained, because I'm not going to be able to do 5, 10 hours on a case without being retained. So first you have to do, I need to take on your case. It has to be a good fit. And I've got to make a judgment call. And doing this for 20 years, I'm pretty good at talking to someone and knowing right off the bat, not right off the bat, but very quickly into a phone call, whether they're going to be a good fit for our law firm or not. And I think most clients that talk to me, a lot of times they're going to understand what I do and the way I defend cases. And if they're calling me, usually they know quite a bit about me and know that my style of advocacy is what they're looking for, right? And then once they pay the fee and I'm their attorney, then I can really dig into this issue of, are you really innocent of this? Are you not? Is it somewhere in between? And so I don't really base my caseload off that, because there's no way to know without putting in quite a bit of time, whether someone's quote innocent or not, because you really need to dig into the case. Again, I take my cases. I never want my caseload. If I'm full, and I can't take any more cases, then I just politely decline the case or help them the best I can on a consultation call. But I'll take it. A lot of it just getting a good feel for the case and the client, make sure it's someone I want to work with, because most people don't understand the amount of time you spend with these clients. These cases can be 100, 200 plus hours. And if these clients are just jackasses right off the bat, I don't want to spend 100 hours of my life dealing with them. I don't need the case. I take these cases on at this point in my life or my career because I generally want to help these individuals. So I don't want to spend my time, representing people that are ungrateful. I don't have a good vibe with. No different. I tell people, if you don't like my personality, don't hire me. There are 100 other lawyers that'd be happy to take your money. So that's really what I'm looking for, is making sure their case is a good fit and that they're a good fit as well. Because it's such a personal relationship you have, especially we have a small firm here. Is very personal. So that's what I'm really looking for. And whether someone is quote innocent or guilty, we don't know until a jury comes back. We don't know. They've been accused of something, and let's let a jury decide that. And then we can determine if they're innocent or guilty. It's not for me to judge. My job is to take a look at the facts and build the best damn defense I know how to build, and then try their case and get them to be found not guilty. And if that happens, great. But I'm not going to judge their guilt or innocence off at least an initial phone call. That's not my job. My job is to defend the case.